Hey guys, it's about 6 a.m. on a Friday morning at the Las Vegas airport, and I'm going to catch my flight, and there's literally nobody else here at the airport. I've never parked my car to catch a flight, and I've not seen another person since I've parked. This is really weird.
Flights to Vegas are empty right now, guys, as U.S. tourism is plummeting, guys. And I make these videos over and over because I like to bring you guys updates to what's happening right now within America. This is crazy. You've even got casinos that are laying off workers. You got hotels laying off people. And right now, Vegas is losing billions of dollars in tourism money right now. So you can point it many different ways. You can point it to crazy immigration laws, crazy cost of living, crazy resort fees. You can point it to any different way. However, what we can say is Vegas does not look the same as what it used to look like. Make sure you hit that like button. I got more videos in here that are going to blow your mind. Hit that subscribe button as well. If you're in Vegas right now, let me know in the comment section below. What is it like right now within the city? And some of these videos, yeah, I know, right? It's not the strip. It's the, whatever the case is. But at the same time, we're used to seeing crazy Vegas numbers. But anyways, let's get to the rest of the video.
So as I mentioned earlier in my previous video, the Las Vegas Strip is becoming so dead. I am here right now, so you can see pretty much no one. So I think it's time for Indiana to shine.
Yeah.
Indiana, go Indiana Strip!
Thursday, 11 a.m., Las Vegas Strip. Empty. Nothing. Literally.
He did say this is on a Thursday, but if you guys don't know, this strip right here, and mind you, we are in the heat of the summer where, this is one of the times the tourism is normally highest, but it also depends on, whatever, is going on within this day, and what time of day, but we can clearly see that the sun is out, and honestly, it doesn't even matter what time of day. I know when I used to go to Vegas, it was packed. It was so many people going down and up of this whole side of the strip right here. On this side over here, you got all the stores, shops, you got cars everywhere. It didn't matter what day it was. I remember, but hey, I could be completely wrong. Maybe Vegas has changed and I have a completely different perspective. And I see this narrative all over TikTok and all these social media platforms. People like, oh, you see all these people, and trying to frame it to where, it's still not dead. But in the same time, well, you have to go beyond, above and beyond, just to make a case of how Vegas is not dead. It shows that, yeah, Vegas is not the same as what it is. That's just the reality. Because at one point in time, you could go to Vegas and it was undeniably too many people within the city.
I thought they called Las Vegas the city that never sleeps.
They say Las Vegas is active.
I'm not seeing any activity.
Las Vegas?
It's a ghost town.
The sun just set, and the whole city is already asleep.
All they really have is the spirit.
I have absolutely no words for what's going on right now in Vegas, but hey, I'm trying to think of a solution. How do you fix this dying city? I'm not saying that it's going to come out and completely die, right? I don't think, people are going to stop going to Vegas, but what I will say is people aren't going there as much as they used to.
Flight back to Vegas. Everybody's got their own row. It's unheard of. So freaking sweet, dude. I'm so stoked.
Jeez. We need context. Where is he coming from?
Empty. Totally empty. So crazy.
Yeah, I was in Las Vegas about 2 years ago, and I remember seeing a lot of people, especially in the Strip. But now it's so different. There's not a lot of tourists around the area. Downtown is kind of dead. I don't know if it's just because of the day or what's going on, but I think Las Vegas is dying.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but the reason that people don't go to Vegas anymore is not because it is insanely expensive. Is that true? Is it insanely expensive? Yes, but Americans are kings at doing things that are extremely expensive if they want to do it bad enough. Not only that, but Vegas has always been expensive. It's always been extremely cheap to get to, but then once you're there, it was always a fortune. Doesn't matter what you do, and it was always that way. The actual reason that no one goes to Vegas anymore is extremely simple. It was once one of the only places that you could go and gamble and sports bet. In 2025, there are a million ways for people to gamble. Whether it be sports betting or options in the stock market on your Robinhood app, there are a million different ways to be a degenerate online, and it doesn't require you to fly all the way to Nevada to do it. Why take the time to fly all the way to a specific city in a state that you probably don't live in when you can sit on your couch with all of your boys, watch some sports that you really enjoy, but also gamble on them, right? That has taken place of the trips that people would take to gamble.
That's a good point. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that is one of the, I mean, it's one of the reasons, right? But I'm not going to say that that's the main reason why, because yeah, gambling is a huge part of Vegas, right? But as a whole, I don't think necessarily people only go to Vegas because of gambling, because there's so many other amazing things you can do on the Strip. Vegas is a beautiful city. You got parties, you got shops, you got everything in Vegas. Beautiful views. They even built the Sphere out there. The Sphere, I'm sorry, I said Sphere, but you guys know what I mean. They built so many attractions on the Strip itself to where it's like they've even got football now. They got basketball with the WNBA. They got so many different things. So yeah, of course, gambling, you got sports betting now, but at the same time, you don't got the slot machines. You still, like, Vegas is the place for the slot machines and the poker tables and the roulette wheels and all these different things. So you can make the assumption, right, sports betting, but at the same time, I wouldn't say that's the main reason, but I will give a shout out to the creator right here, because that is a great, perspective on it.
Vegas Airport. Look at how empty it is. It's almost eerie. There are people down there. I don't think I've ever been to Vegas Airport when there's nobody here.
The reason why Vegas is struggling right now is directly tied to elderly people. See, older people used to keep Vegas alive, right? Think about it, because they're running back and forth paying penny slots, eating at the buffets, going to the shows. They had a lot of really extra money just to do whatever, right? But see, now they can't do that like they used to. Elderly people are on fixed incomes, so with everything getting more expensive, like medicines, their rents, gas, groceries, they're going to cut out the things that they really don't need, but they enjoy doing. And let's be real, gambling trips to Vegas, that's not a necessity. Vegas built a whole empire, honestly, off of retirees. So when mama and papa ain't got that extra money, what you think happens to Vegas? See, when mama and papa ain't got that extra money anymore, what you think gonna happen? You gonna have empty slots, empty casinos, and eventually it starts to impact the entire financial system in Vegas. Ultimately, this ain't really about Vegas. It's ultimately about elections having consequences. And that's where we are. See, when seniors can't afford to stretch a couple dollars, that's a problem. That's a warning sign. It's not like they can go out here and earn more money. It's not like they're looking for jobs. So I gotta ask, if the people who helped build the Vegas Strip with their money can't even afford to do it anymore, what's the end game here?
And she's got a great point. Most people, and specifically the boomers, right? But it depends on, where you are within your life at that time, especially if you've already retired and you're looking to retire soon, or you've retired for multiple years for now. It solely depends on the life. But when you have a fixed income that you have to stretch for the rest of your life, that's why these cost of living videos do so great, right? That's why you guys are watching these, because you want the experiences of many Americans, what they're going through right now, especially across the globe, across the entire country. Because when you're in these situations, specifically I'm talking about the people who have retired, you have to let that money stretch throughout the rest of your life. That money that you worked hard to save, and that is already in jeopardy now because of the cost of living. So on top of that, you like going to Vegas and you're trying to gamble money on top of, like, it's so many things. It's chaotic. And right now, it's not the time in the economy for people to going out and gambling all their money. It's just not. That's the reality that a lot of Americans are going through right now. But hey, if I'm wrong, y'all let me know in the comment section below. Like, I genuinely, that's my perspective on it. I do think all the other things are a factor, right? People aren't traveling in the United States as nearly as much as they were before, especially with the new administration. But there's so many different factors. Y'all let me know, why aren't people going to Vegas as much as they were before? And am I wrong? Like, is Vegas just, all these videos, are these videos fake? I mean, are the thousands of videos that I've seen in Vegas, are they, fake? I don't believe so. But y'all let me know. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. I will see you next video. We out. Let's go.
Alright guys, go follow. I think it's because, like, they're all expensive. They have fees, parking fees, everything has fees. keep on looking, see if they go down in price.